The financial world is holding its breath. This week, all eyes are on a small mountain town in Wyoming, where the world's most powerful central bankers are gathering for the Jackson Hole Economic Symposium. For investors, this isn't just a conference, it is a potential market shaker. Here's what you need to know about why this Friday is so critical. First, a quick background. The Jackson Hole Economic Symposium is an annual exclusive meeting hosted by the Kansas City Federal Reserve. It brings together central bank leaders, economists, and policymakers from around the globe. While it might sound academic, it is often where the U.S. Fed chair gives a major speech that signals the future of monetary policy. The event's power lies in its timing, late summer, when markets are often quiet and hungry for direction. A single phrase from a central banker can send stocks soaring or tumbling. Now, why does this year's symposium feel different? The 2025 meeting is taking place from the 21st of August to the 23rd, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The official theme is labor markets in transition, demographics, productivity, and macroeconomic policy. But what investors are really focused on is how Fed Chair Jerome Powell will address two conflicting signals: an economy that is showing signs of a slowdown and inflation that remains stubbornly high. To understand the pressure Powell is under, you have to look at the recent data. The latest July jobs report came in well below expectations, with only 73,000 non-farm payroll jobs added. That is a huge drop from previous months, and a clear signal that the labor market is cooling rapidly. A softer jobs market usually gives the Fed a green light to consider a rate cut. But then there is inflation. The latest Consumer Price Index (CPI) report showed an annualized inflation rate of 2.7%, with core inflation accelerating to 3.1%. That is still above the Fed's 2% target. This creates a massive dilemma. Powell can either cut rates to save a slowing economy or hold tight to finish the job on inflation. The market is currently pricing in about a 72% chance of a rate cut in September, a number that has been falling in recent days. And to add another layer of complexity, there is the political pressure. President Trump has been very vocal, publicly criticizing the Fed and demanding lower interest rates to boost the economy. Powell is now caught between these powerful economic forces and political demands, all while trying to protect the Fed's crucial independence. So, what should you be listening for in Powell's speech on Friday? The balancing act. Watch how he navigates the tightrope between fighting inflation and supporting economic growth. Will he sound hawkish and focused on taming prices, or will he signal a pivot to more accommodative policies? Keywords and phrases. Pay close attention to subtle shifts in language. Phrases like data-dependent or monetary tightening could tell us everything about the Fed's next move. The future of rates. Powell's speech will either confirm the market's expectation for a rate cut or throw cold water on it, which could cause significant volatility. In short, this year's Jackson Hole is a pivotal event that could set the tone for the rest of 2025. What Jerome Powell says on Friday will likely determine whether the market sees a new wave of volatility or gains greater clarity on the Fed's next move. Be ready and stay informed. If you want more analysis like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and join our community. Thanks for watching.